Hello everyone, and today we're going to the valley, Adventure Valley. Oh, the size of the place, it's humongous. Look at it, man. Look, man, fields everywhere. And there's a little entertainment man to tell you all the wonderful things you can do on the day. Whoa, fantastic. Oh, ducks, oh, there's ducks, quick, hey, hey. Oh, water, oh, where am I going? Where am I going to come out of there now? Down here. Well, am I going by the ducks? Am I going? No, back to the field. There's Jolly Roger. Oh, there's a Jolly Roger. Oh, pirate ship. Oh, and tractor. Oh, hey, disabled ramp. Seesaw for the table. Fantastic. Love it. Ramps. Disabled access ramps. These are everywhere. There's loads of outdoor seating areas. Loads of climbing frames. It's absolutely brilliant. It feels everywhere. There's always things to do. There's a petting thing for the animals, as you can see on there. It's just loads of slides, entertainment, outdoor fun. Look at the size of that castle, man. Look at the size of the castle. Two castles, or what? Is it one castle? Made big. Whoa, better watch these guys out. Whoa, they're mother. Whoa, they're gonna get us. What they're doing? Look at the size of them. Whoa, scan you out for the activities. So many activities. Look at the size of this place. Look, all even. Alright, and there's a tractor ride. You want a tractor ride, all scheduled time so you don't miss out. You know, everything's got a schedule. You know, the outdoor seating area with disabled access. All the indoor seating. Look there. Outdoor football with disabled access for wheelchairs. Big inflatable look. Bouncy, all the fun you want, even if it's disabled, you just lie on top of it and bounce up and down. You know, go-karts. Whoa. Outdoor play areas. There's a go-karts, look. Now these electric go-karts. There's also another go-kart track. Yeah, another one. You can be Mario Karting with your kids. Now this is one of the other outdoor seating areas up towards the toilets. Again, fantastic access, as you'll be able to see in 2 seconds. And round. There we go. Disabled toilets, indoors and out, to make it easier. Full access again. Now this was fun. This was my favourite part. Panning with gold. You know, this is all in with the price. Don't pay any extra for this. Yeah, you got a pan for the gold. They give you the save and they give you a pan. It's freaking mint. I was loving it. Me and my grandchildren having a very good time. Look at that. You get us the yes. You get us the doing at the end of it. It's mint. Oh, hey. This place. What an absolute gem of the place. Now, I've been to a lot of theme parks over the years. Not so recently, because my kids are all older now. But this is the first time I've been to an outdoor park that I've paid for access to, rather than just normal parks. Absolute value for money. Fantastic day out. Like I say, I've missed off so many days. There's so much more you can do there than I've showed on the video. And a lot of it I didn't want a video because I did have my wife with us. We did have the grandchildren. She was busy looking after her while I was just walking behind her at a snail's pace trying to keep up. Bless her, she was knackered by the end of the day. But I've got to give it 5 stars out of 5 stars for an absolute fantastic rating of a day out. You know, there was just so much access for disabled people. Like say the seesaw and stuff like that. There was a little spinny thing there. You might record on the video. You put the wheelchair on, and it's when your kids used to sit on that thing, you'd spin it and you'd come off feeling sick in the park. One of them for people in wheelchairs. I think that's just brilliant. You know, the wheelchair access can go up onto the actual climbing frames. You know, you can push up onto some of the frames that are there. So everyone feels involved. The football pitch has a disabled access on it. You know, everything's disabled access for those that are limited within being in a wheelchair. If you have any mobility issues but you're not in a chair, you will struggle by the time you get to the end of the park. If you go all the way down to the bottom where the castle was, you will struggle coming up the hill. Unfortunately, it's farmland. It's one of the things that comes with it. You know, I think if you have been like water buying places like that, everything's a walk, everything's a distance. But I haven't even got the mic next to it, so I hope this is picking up well. Just bring it round just in case. But it's a fantastic place. There's kids' rides. You know, they're on a scheduled time, so you don't miss out. You know, they're not running all day long. Well, they weren't when I was there, but you know, things might change, or check the schedules with them. But they will be on. This is all in with the price. There is a crazy golf. I don't know if you pay extra for the crazy golf, but there is a crazy golf course. There's indoor soft plays. Now there's two. There's for 4 or 5 upwards, and then there's under 4 or 5s. There's a Wild West room. There's a light room. There's so much I've missed on that day because the sheer size of the place, and it's such value for money. I put the pricing up here. I think the only downside I would say is in regards to, you know, the food's reasonable in price wise. You know, if I had to give it a score, I'd give it 99 out of 100 if I was to be brutally honest. And I think the only letdown for me is your carer doesn't go free. You know, I'm quite, you know, there is a reduction in price. I don't know if that works out. I didn't sign up for it at the time. I just didn't have time. You can take proof of disability, proof of PIP, or anything like that, and I think you get a discount on your ticket. It might work out. The discount might work out that is actually carer's free. I'll do the maths. I'll double check. Check that. That works out. It works out that it's still just as expensive. You're not really saving much. So I would just say charge for the disabled. There is a lot of things that physically can't do. Yes, it can. There's outdoor animals. You can feed all the animals. There's indoor animals. You can feed the animals. There's an alpaca there that's absolutely mint on it. And then his auntie and his auntie's sister's outside. And this alpaca's got lush brown curly hair, absolutely mint looking thing. You know, stroking bunnies and that sort. So it's honest. Couldn't pass it for a day out. And the weather was, as you can see on the video, the weather was fantastic. But yeah, just maybe if you're going to charge for disabled, then at least give the carers free. I just think that maybe that's the only downside. Because if you are in a wheelchair, you may be limited to some of the activities. Whether I don't know how you'd fare in the go-kart or anything like that and stuff like that. So you may be ruled out from some of the things. But there is a lot there. There is still a hell of a lot there for it. That's fantastic and good. So if you've been, love to hear what you thought of the place yourself, especially if you're disabled and you've been in a wheelchair or anything like that. How did you find it? How did you find navigating it? For me, not being wheelchair bound but being limited to walking, I had to go at a very slow pace, which is quite good because it drained the grandkids out because they were just running a riot. So I've edited that, you know, I was there hours. So, you know, I've managed to edit that down because I don't like to film them. I don't like to put them on here. That's down to the mum and dad will allow that, and I'm not gonna put them on these videos. I'll probably get more views, like, because they're cute. But I'm not gonna use my granddaughter and my grandson just to get me views up. But yeah, what a fantastic day. We'll definitely be going back. You can get an annual pass. The annual pass, I think it worked out the prices. You'd have to go at least 9 times in the year to get back what you paid for your annual pass per person. So you're looking in the regions of over £90 a person for each person. So it can be very expensive if you're going to buy an annual pass. But if you live local to the area, or this is something you do every weekend, I think it's open most of the year. This half term we've got a dinosaur thing coming up, so I'll put the website links and everything in for it. Like I said, I've not been promoted by this place. I went, thought it was brilliant, and I thought it deserved a shout out. Deserved to say how great I found it. There's a lot of disabled parking there, but I bet it would probably be taken up quite quickly on a busy day. I went on a day when I just took my granddaughter out of nursery. My grandson was out of nursery. And we took them on a day when everyone else was at school, so it was quite quiet, and it was better for me because I don't have to deal with the crowds and try and get around and, you know, limited with my condition, as you all know from the videos, but yeah, I rated enough. I still got a smile on my face from going. It was probably a really good day out, and there's some great days out up in the northeast of England. But accessible wise, I've never been to somewhere that's offered this in that way. Although I don't need it, it was fantastic to see it. That's what I was really, really impressed with. When I was there, I said, "Well, I'm gonna have to make a video on this." So that's why I shot the footage I had, and I just shot it in between moving from one thing to the next, just so I could make the video just to help promote the place. Especially not for them, but for anybody with a disability, anyone who knows who has someone in a wheelchair who wants to go somewhere, wants to see animals, struggles with getting around. Even where there's not even where there is path, in between the fields, it's really level. It's really leveled out. Obviously, there's an incline, like I've said, but you can get them down. If you've got an electric wheelchair, you fly around the place. Or maybe, so maybe I should consider having one just for days out. Get me some Batman wings and that up and put on the side of it. But yeah, please check out Adventureland. I put the website links and everything in the bottom. You can scan the barcode that's on the video for the activities and such. But see, there's so much I missed out on in the video that I didn't want to film, obviously, because there was other children there as well. And I didn't want to be capturing other people's kids. I understand people's privacy and stuff. I'm not rude, but what a day. What a fantastic day. So, in the meantime, remember, stay alive.